This is Thompson-Boling Arena. We're in Knoxville, Tennessee, the Food City Center. Warm, soon to be hot on the inside. And why not? It's just another night in the SEC where every night is an opportunity to make a statement. Two top 15 teams here. You have a team there, Mississippi State, coming off a win that his coach described as must win already. So that helped them with their second chance points and points in the paint. Tennessee controls the opening tip. They go low to Okpara and a jump hook on the baseline, no good. You'll fall in love with Cam Matthews, his ability to go get everything four in black. You take a look at the starting five for Mississippi State. Hubbard's the guy to keep an eye on. R.J. Melendez has been around and he is phenomenal. Matthews, a lifelong Mississippi guy and has been at Mississippi State every year. He's locked up, they go back door, and there's the steals guy right away. Ziegler picks up his 217th career steal.
Well, you cannot deny and come up with a steal any better than what Z just did.
Starting lineup for Tennessee, it's been consistent. Lanier and Ziegler, Milicic, Mashack, and that. They worked a lot during the shoot-around on Mashack's shot. We'll see if it pays dividends in this game as Ziegler penetrates and bounces to him, and he goes to the paint. Floater, yes, it rolls around and down. Across his half court. Lanier left open, and that's two open for Lanier.
Yeah, Ravi, I tell you, when he makes his first one, you better tighten it up quick. You better tighten that belt. Know who they're playing next. That's the focus that they have to have in a league this good right now that's projecting possibly 13 teams in that NCAA tournament.
Trying to use his size, Milicic uses his muscle. Hugel's three, that finds the bottom, that's important. Same way that Lanier is to get off to a quick start. They need that offense that Mississippi State runs.
You know, a lot of 4 around 1, just random ball screens, moving the ball, playing off 2 feet.
Murphy tries to drive with 5, throws it up. He gets the call and will get to the break. And he misses the first. Well, knocks that one down. 6'10", 230 out of Birmingham. See in the tournament?
I think it's important to remember in 2011, the Big East had 11 teams in the NCAA. UConn went 500 in the league that year and won the national championship. It could happen again out of this league.
Tough shot, Gainey, yes, and it was a foul. He got into that paint.
Gained 15, 20 pounds since he transferred here from South Carolina upstate. Kai Ziegler has to go to the bench.
Double figure score. Contested shot by Ziegler, no good. They did get the offensive rebound. It had nothing to do with it. They get 4 black shirts back. Lanier extra pass to Gainey. In the paint, that's exactly what they worked on all morning long. Here comes a double team on Phillips. Now Ziegler quickly moves it over to Lanier, who finds Milicic in the corner for a 3. Ziegler got that ball and he knew I got to get rid of it quick, and that set up that open 3.
Yeah, Mississippi State double the post, and once Cade Phillips got it out of there, you get the ball to the weak side. That's too open for that kid.
He needs to make that shot. Couldn't. Murphy picks up the rebound. They needed that. Ends a 7-0 run by Murphy. Here they come with a push. Good hand, Ziegler. Right at Murphy, and he got it to go. What a play. Battle. 4-2 right now. Also in the game is Bishop Boswell, number 3 for the Vols. Dunbar using that size. That's why they call him D-Stove. 19-6, 8 minutes to go in the first half. Hubbard needed it, and he got it. Ziegler double teamed in the corner, quickly gets rid of it. 5 on the shot clock. Ziegler's going to have to rise. He drives right by his man and missed the layup. Lanier got it. Give the offensive rebound to Milicic to set it up. Lanier's got 9 3-3s in the game. Loose ball. Melendez hard to the hole and gets it up and in.
But still, everything is so tough for Mississippi State offensively.
Lanier wants it. He's got it, and he is threes. He's got a dozen.
And everything is pressured by Tennessee.
Hubbard.
Now
He's got his last two now.
That's when he is at
5 at 12. Lanier's got 4 of those.
Look how every catch, though, is pushed out beyond that three-point line by a step or two.
Google height advantage against Ziegler. Good dish, Murphy.
Yeah. We've called Cade Phillips' name a couple of times, Ravi, the big kid right here with the ball. So important with the loss of J.P. Estrella this year, the 6'11", 260-pound backup post.
Ziegler knocks down another 3. They got half a dozen of those. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Ziegler's got 5 points. Hand off Lanier. Pull up free throw line. He got it.
Very. I've ridden in one.
You have.
They didn't let me drive it. I got to ride in one.
Jones left his feet poorly, and here comes Ziegler. Gainey's behind him. He takes it himself, and he will get fouled, and he will shoot.
That's a Rick Barnes. And he doesn't take losing light.
Chance in his 3rd year. He's got to tell his team about their approach. Meshack deep in the paint, right over Hubbard, an easy one for Jahmai Meshack.
That's well done. Why is it well done? Because Meshack 6'5", Hubbard's 5'10". A good isolation read by Jahmai Meshack.
This will be the fewest points Mississippi State has been held to in a half. Hubbard. Brutal shot, brutal half for Mississippi State.
Defense. They have been a very good, aggressive, forceful driving transition team when they get stops. And that's where it's going to start in this second half if there's a comeback in.
Well, they're doing a good job so far. There's 5 on the shot clock, and that leads to a turnover. Melendez up and in.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's just what I called for. I anticipate.
I know you love Matthews. Told us a great story about just growing up and becoming the person he is as they out of bounds 3, and that one does go down for Claudell Harris Jr. And you got to believe if State scores here, Barnes is going to get a timeout. He knocks down another 3.
Will he let his guys play through it?
Ziegler, and now he's got 5 on the shot clock. The blow by, Zakai Ziegler, impressive.
He just doesn't build more like an SEC defensive back or running back. There's our guy, Cam Matthews. He's one of my favorite players in this league. In terms of everything he does, his toughness, his high IQ, he's a play starter. Chris Jans told us I will listen to him in the huddle as much as anybody.
Good screen, that set up that 3, and it's 0 for 2. Rebound Okpara, and they're going to get Mel. % free throw shooter. He knocks down the first one. 2 South Carolina, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. College Game Day crew, welcome back, everybody. First up.
This pursuit of the basketball, that will be must watch.
Yeah, Matthews spun in there, and that ball is loose on the ground. It's going to be Hubbard. He kicks Melendez. Got it.
Yeah, we got a game. You can just feel it. The Mississippi State back to playing like a top 15 team. They've got their mojo, their enthusiasm.
The alley-oop, that's denied by Melendez. Bad pass from Ziegler. Rick Barnes puts his head in his hands. Hubbard, and he takes it all the way to the basket.
Now it's interesting how you can lose your edge in a basketball game and how hard it is to get it back, and Tennessee's trying to find it right now.
Their defense is turned up. Matthews goes to the floor. Another late shot clock. And how about Okpara knocking down the
constant havoc on the defensive end.
Gainey
That's money.
Steps right into it.
He's too good on that elbow curl.
He'll try again, and that's a little too strong, and a couple of white shirts go up. That's Okpara. Here comes Lanier, cut off, reverse! Wow. Pretty play. He's got 16.
Yeah, that's the only option he had because he was crowded on the left side of the rim, and he had to get to the far side to get it off.
In traffic, and we'll have a foul.
He's told us about this kid. He said about July is when he realized that Claudell Harris was 2 feet in terms of how we're going to play and what we're going to do. And has never been held accountable defensively. He's one of the better talkers right now on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, Gainey, that's just
Same
the
thing.
same play.
And they call it
all deserving.
Have there been guys in the Hall of Fame that didn't deserve it?
You could make the case for
Okay.
a few, yeah, especially if you're a tough grader. That one rolls over the halfway down as Jones Jr. comes up empty. Boy, Ziegler looked like he had his arm really ripped off there by Jones Jr. No call. Zakai penetrates, throws it up. No good. Okpara there. He's going to be fouled by Matt.
74-75% of his shot makes on the year. He's held his own and forced Matthews to pass that ball out of the block.
Yeah, this is a physically imposing Tennessee team that's on the floor right now with Darlin Stone Dubar out there, number 8, and Meshack and Okpara. Hubbard has to knock it down, and he does slowly.
Worked in the summer, so I was at home with them. They'd beat me up every day, and if I complained to my mom, they'd beat me up the next day. So I learned what toughness was at a young age. There's the shooting doctor, the shot whisperer, Rick Barnes, in his ear.
Don't. The shot whisperer. He picked right up on it, and then he goes back to the guys that he has seen, like Durant and others, who never pulled it behind their head. Those little things, right, coaches do during the course of a season as Melendez throws a rainbow through. Well, with 7:40 left, this is the time for Mississippi State to D up and push. Lanier sees a lane, and he lost it going up because he was fouled. The floor mirrored his effort to get back on the.
He told me as a kid growing up in New York City, he would always take the
in it again. Lanier having a very good night with the 18 points. Also having a big night, Meshack. And Ziegler, no good there. Phillips picks it up and puts it in.
He plays with a massive, massive truckload of energy.
Kugel, he beat him down the floor, and that's going to bother Rick Barnes.
I just don't think that's the shot that Rick Barnes wanted. Up 18 with 6 to go. And now you've kind of kept the door open just a little bit.
And Matthews, the hands quick by Lanier. He picks it up, though, on a loose ball and puts it in.
Yeah, just what I thought. Milicic over there getting ready to check in. I would almost bet your per diem this week that it's for Dubar.
Lanier open for a 3. He got it. 21 now for Chaz Lanier.
He's got the size. He's got the quick trigger. Does a great job of getting his feet lined up towards the rim. That's a bad foul.
Yeah, Kugel's going to end up shooting 3, and it's Dubar. So if he wasn't coming up before week for the Demon Deacons against R.J. Davis and North Carolina. Artie's note today, he sends notes out to everybody involved with college basketball. His point. Dubar was one of 3 that came out of the game. Ziegler and Lanier stay on. Gainey, Milicic, and Okpara into the game. Okpara closing in on a double-double. He's got 10 rebounds, 7 points. He got it down low. He's got foul there by Matthews.
Ravi, that's
defensively. He had 13 blocks in the last 4 games coming in. 12.
It's the league. It's the cool league right now. And I say that because, again, you've got 26 of the top 100 high school players in college coming into college next year will come to the SEC, most of any league.
You're going to see Lanier make 4 threes in the last game, that loss at Vanderbilt, and then come back tonight with 23 points and 5 threes. Hubbard will fire. Boy, for a guy that does elevate, he never quite looks. Djokovic, took care of Carlos Alcaraz. Coco Gauff struggled and was eliminated as well. An open coverage up after us. That was a chance for a 3-point play, but New Columbia, 7 Eastern time, ESPN Plus and Disney Plus.
Nope. On somebody to beat her, I know that. There's that do-si-do action again. Haven't seen it in a couple of years. I've seen it twice tonight.
You know a team is together when they're do-si-doing with each other.
Yeah, they are. One of the best 6 men in the country. Jordan Gainey comes still, you could argue, the best win in all of college basketball to go in there and win like that. I think it's interesting, Mississippi State back-to-back NCAA tournaments.
Yep.
And they have only shot the ball from the three-point line 26% 2 years ago, 32% last year. And they're an NCAA team again this year, still only shooting 32% from the three. Watch out.
Lanier went up hard. He was blocked there by Murphy, still hustling late in the game. After a layup, he went back for a block. They're going to keep it on the floor. They're going to get Gainey, who muscled Kruger
Tonight after beating Ole Miss. They do the hard parts. Georgia coming to town, and
what are you anticipating?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, the pieces just have not fit yet.
Okpara throws it down on a nice pass from Ziegler, and Okpara now has himself 9 points to go with those 12 rebounds.
And you think about Arkansas right now. They're what, 10, 11 days away from a return trip to Kentucky for John Calipari, and
we'll be there for that one.
Yeah.
That will be interesting as well.
Just right now, because of the magnitude of the hire and the pieces are there, and we'll see if they at some point come together. But it better be fast. Really solid win by Tennessee, coming in off of a loss that stung them. But this is a mature team that knows how to fix things, and it all was set on the tone by Zakai Ziegler early, and the shot-making ability of Chaz Lanier.
It'll end 68-56 as Tennessee holds Mississippi State to a season low in points. And they hold serve on their home court to improve to 11-0 at home. 68-56 the final. Lanier 23 to lead the way. Gainey in double figures with 10.